That's my advice for today. Thanks for
Solid
listening.
advice.
Solid. Very solid.
Yes. For
Let's
all
go
the
with,
writers in the world.
we'll save Natsuki for last, and she'll probably like it the most. We'll go with Yuri.
Katsuki Yuri desu.
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes.
Shit.
More than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Gomennasai. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not, I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. Whew. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Oh, man. Whew. I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Oh, geez. She's a critic. All right. Ah, so it's that bad.
Oh, yeah! Did I just raise my voice? I'm going inside.
Yuri buries her face in her hands.
The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. You sound like an expert, Yuri.
Mm-hmm. Of course, that's not something you should be playing for. I also hope that everyone else in this club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki-san can be kinda biased, though.
My friend just texted me and said, yeah, Sayori is best girl. So I'm pretty suspicious of Sayori now. Biased?
Sayori.
How?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, God. It's Sayori. She's come to haunt us.
She's
Sayori's
laughing at her
ghost.
suffering.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki.
To all of you.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
What if she just handed you a piece of paper and all it said in big red letters was death?
Or did it just said in big red letters, poem?
Poem.
It's
Yuri smiled
edgy.
dreamily.
It's just edgy shit.
Yep. If it's a rare opportunity for her, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Edgy
Ghost
shit.
under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing.
Uh-oh.
It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. Sorry, the font is weird. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Well, okay then. I'm not really much for poetry, admittedly.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
That's funny, because I actually couldn't read it very well. What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
It's cursive. I mean, it's fucking hard to read in cursive, but it took you a long time to read because it's in cursive.
Well, I just don't read cursive script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's what everyone says. Huh? That's not good.
Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
Oh shit. Wasn't it too short? It wasn't too short?
Wait,
I mean,
you know there are similarities between this poem and the last poem where, like, what's-her-face was, like, looking through a hole, but she was actually looking back through a hole, and then she talks about a light flickering and her flickering back. I don't think that's a coincidence.
Oh dear.
Counterpoint. The first one was about breakfast.
That's true. But she could just be an
true.
innocent bystander in all of this. Maybe that's why Sayori is best girl.
something easy to digest, I suppose.
That was not easy to digest. Who are you kidding, Yuri? God. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Ah, Kindred Spirits references. Woohoo!
Hey.
I'm a lesbian. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Not dead guy.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
It's not Ghost Trick, by the way. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
I'm sure it won't. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
Counting on you
All
not
right.
to steal my lines, you bitch.
Who do I show poem to next? I wonder.
You better save.
Yeah, it probably won't
Hey,
matter,
fool, you
but
better
here we
not
go.
fuck this up. Better not fuck this up, fool. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
God damn it, Natsuki. Eh? Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place?
Because
I wrote this
fuck
when I
you.
could have been doing other things.
Fuck you.
In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours.
Oh, God.
Like Monica said.
Oh, God. Well, I would be really more comfortable sharing my poem if it was yours, if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, huh, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what a real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. Hope you're happy.
Wow.
Fucking,
So in other words, you're saying you liked it?
fucking loved it shit, man.
Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
Timmy. You don't understand anything, do you?
Timmy! In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Fine, guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Well then.
That's actually kind of depressing.
It is very depressing. Jesus.
I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I had anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this? Oh.
What's with this language?
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, that's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
Guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is kawaii, isn't it?
It's kawaii, mofo. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I am kind of a bitch. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And that dead guy liked it too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style.
Jesus,
Oh,
these
dear.
people don't like to take criticism, apparently.
okay, apparently not.
from what little I know, the psychological stuff doesn't happen until after your first playthrough of the game.
Oh,
What?
God.
Excuse me?
What?
Yeah, that's why I was saying that I don't know if we were going to get to any of the psychological stuff in this part. There's going to be a whole lot of foreshadowing, but I don't think we're anywhere near the actual spooky stuff yet.
Oh, okay.
So much for Halloween.
Oh, we'll give it a shot anyway.
That's not what oh god. Oh, you're just a fucking...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just a little jealous that not dead guy appreciates my...
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no, fighting!
It's a drama.
Nanny, how do you know that you didn't appreciate my advice more?
Well, okay, so it did say on VNDB that this was rated as a short visual novel, so it can't be that long until you get to the second portion.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess, like, since it's short and then the multiple playthroughs will make it just get more and more fucked up.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. Anyway.
The only thing I know about it is you're supposed to play it multiple times.
Okay, interesting. Alright.
I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Oh, come.
Uh-oh.
Oh, where are the air horns?
Wah, 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 wah.
Is everyone okay?
Catbat! Catbat! You know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs...
Wow.
You look like Sharkweek and I ain't messing with you, but... Your boobs are definitely like... lifeboats.
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Well, hopefully it's rewarding to actually get through the psychological stuff. That's all I gotta say, because this game is kind of boring so far.
I imagine that's the point.
Yes, I imagine that's the point too, but it doesn't excuse it. Bleh.
I think it kind of does.
Yeah, it probably kind of does.
If people aren't looking at the tags and don't see psychological horror and they think they're just going to be playing a cutesy visual novel, this is probably going to be a shocking twist, I suppose.
I see. Well, I guess it's
We'll
all about
see,
the
though.
build-up and how you build it. It's all about the build-up and if you can build it.
I have also played far too many visual novels that were like this bit, but were genuine, and it was really hard to get through them.
Ah, I see.
Well...
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
Oh gosh.
Oh god. Oh god, now we have to pick something. Ah, Jesus Christ.
Or you can cop out.
Pick something!
Cop out.
Alright,
Should cop out, cop out, cop out.
I'll cop out.
Yeah!
Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri! Well, Yuri's expression is so defenseless, I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Not dead guy. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. Your immaturity that made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends.
Jesus Christ.
I just wanted everyone to get along and be happy.
No.
My friends
more
are
death,
wonderful people.
More
and
death.
I love them because of their differences.
Less friendship, more death.
Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting for? Because, well... Also, Natsuki's cute, there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were.
Wow.
Big and beautiful.
Jesus. I like that kind of Yuri. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Oh, make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whispered to Monica. Oh wait, wrong person. God dang it. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. Now, Lord, you can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. Only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Whew. You know, not dead guy. It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is gonna be so much fun.
Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. Well then. More poems. Alright, I want to go with all the bad words now, just to see what happens. Sad, hurt, disoriented, frightening, unending, disaster, incapable, misfortune, anxiety, massacre, graveyard, swimsuit, no, just kidding, explode, grief, yes, grief, melancholy, misery, pain, God, what are the scars? Existence? Disowned. The purple-haired girl seems to be jumping around the most for this.
But also Sayori occasionally.
I don't know. Childhood? What does effulgent mean?
Well, I don't know, but let's pick it.
Okay, effulgent.
There we go. We'll see what happens.
Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, not dead guy.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
Words. I got them. You
got them, yep. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks. What the hell?
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Okay.
Why is so all of a sudden? What was up?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Oh god. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How'd you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. You got that wrong. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some.
Let's go project.